What is going on, everybody? My name is Jacob. I have been a diehard Pistons fan since 2003, and I'm eager to see this team getting back to playing winning basketball. In today's video, I want to talk about the Pistons Summer League roster. It is yet to be officially announced, but we do have 10 players that are either confirmed or I'm 99% certain will be on the roster for the Summer League. So I just want to go through, talk about those players, and let you know how I think they will stack up out in Vegas. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button as we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and let's hop right into it. So, Assar Thompson hopefully should be able to play in the Summer League. Of course, he is coming into his second year in the NBA. I don't think I need a big explanation on Assar here, but he did have the end of the season cut short due to blood clots. So there hasn't been a ton of public information on how that's going for him, but obviously we're all hoping that he's well. And if he is, I'm sure that they will be sending him to play as a formality in the Summer League. Even if he doesn't play all of the games, as long as he's healthy enough to suit up, I think we should be seeing Assar out there. And like I said, I don't think I need to provide a bunch of context on him. I think we all watched him play last year. And now, also in the same group of Assar as second-year players is Marcus Sasser. Marcus Sasser, of course, was a four-year college player, so he will be a little bit older for the Summer League, but I'm super excited to see Marcus Sasser out in the Summer League here in year two, especially because last year he dropped a crazy performance, dropping 40 points in a Summer League game. I think that there's a lot of things that we want to demo and see with Sasser here in the Summer League. I think that there might be more possibilities to see him kind of be a lead guard out here. Just kind of try some things that maybe, are better suited for an exhibition game. Kind of seeing if we can get his playmaking up a little bit and see if he'll be a little bit more of a true point guard coming off the bench for next year. And now we're going to go into our rookies, and that's going to start off with Ron Holland. Now, Ron Holland will definitely be on the Summer League team. If you guys had not seen it, he was on IG Live with Matas Buzelis, the 11th draft pick to the Bulls, who was his former teammate with the G League Ignite, and he told Matas that he was going to dunk on him at the Summer League, so I think we're all waiting to see that happen. I'm really excited to see what Ron Holland can do out there. I think in the Summer League, he should be really good, and I think he'll turn a lot of heads, because realistically, I think that the way that he gets downhill and into the paint to create his own shots, I think the way that he does that against competition in the G League last year, I think it's only going to be easier for him in the Summer League. So if you guys see Ron Holland averaging 18, 20, 22, even 24 points in the Summer League, don't be surprised. I'm super excited to see Ron Holland in a Pistons jersey for the first time, so that should be a ton of fun to watch. And now also our second rookie, Bobi Klintman. He is going to be at the Summer League as well. Of course, we traded up to get him at the 37th pick in the draft. He is a big that can kind of shoot it a little bit, play on the wing a little bit. I'm really excited to see how he looks. He did have a pretty good season in the NBL last year. He is actually like a second year technically if he was in college, because he did spend 1 year at Wake Forest before going to the NBL. So I'm just super excited to see Klintman play for us. I think that we'll get a really good feel in the Summer League on if he's going to be able to step in and contribute to the actual team in the regular season or not. Of course, the Summer League isn't like a telltale sign for much, but if he comes out in the Summer League just absolutely tearing it up, that would be a really good sign. So let's hope for that to happen. And now another player that was actually on the main roster last year who will be at the Summer League will be Tosan. Tosan played 16 or 17 games for us last year, averaging 6 points per game. He spent some time with the Crews, but towards the end of the season, when we were dealing with injuries and such, we did have to move him up to the main roster, where he did get some burn at the end of the season. Tosan played in the Summer League with us last year, so definitely expecting to see him back out there. He is 23 years old, so definitely not too old for the Summer League or anything like that. Highly, highly likely that Tosan will be there. And now to get into some of the players that we have not seen play for the Pistons or weren't formally drafted by the Pistons, we have Aaron Estrada out of Alabama. He is a 6'3 guard who just finished up his senior season at Alabama, averaging 13 points per game, 5 boards, 4 assists, something along those lines. We signed him to an Exhibit 10 deal, so realistically that's a Summer League contract. He will be with us for the Summer League. Pretty excited to see how he plays, especially considering that he was pretty good in college last year at a program that is pretty legit since Nate Oates taken over. So definitely excited to see Aaron Estrada out there. And now this dude here Daniss Jenkins is a 6'3" guard as well, coming out of St. John's. We actually signed him to a two-way contract. So I would expect to see him in some regular season action this year. Typically, two-way guys eventually get a shot on the main roster at some point due to injuries or, I don't know, the way we've been going the past few years, tanking. So yeah, definitely expecting to see him come out and play in the Summer League because we will probably be seeing him in the regular season at some point. He finished up his senior year doing pretty well at St. John's. I've heard good things about him. I've got a few friends that attend St. John's, and they've all said that he's pretty legit. So excited to see how he can play for us out there in Vegas. And now we have a guy here, Sam Peak, that will be on the Summer League roster. He is a 6'7" shooter. He's actually on the older side for Summer League. He's 25 years old. He actually played with the Crews last year and averaged 5 points per game with 42% shooting. It was announced he will be with the Summer League roster, so we can see what he'll do out there. And now another dude that we did go ahead and pick up for the Summer League is Tolu Smith III. He's a 6'11" big who just finished up his senior year of college, averaging 15 points and 8 rebounds. Definitely don't know a whole lot about this guy, but either way, we don't really have too many bigs on the Summer League roster, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him start. That could happen for sure, because outside of him, I don't really know if we have a true center on the roster or even a true big on the roster. Of course, that can change as they start to announce more players and put out an official lineup, but definitely don't expect to see Jalen Duren out there. So there's a good chance that maybe Smith III here could be starting for us. So definitely will be interesting to see how he plays. And the 10th guy that was confirmed for our Summer League roster already is Noah Hansen. Apparently, I know nothing about this dude, which makes sense because I guess he's a 6-year D3 player. He's a 6'3" guard. He averaged 13 points per game. For some school I really didn't know too much about in Wisconsin, UW River Falls. I really don't know anything about him, to be honest with you at all. Maybe this guy will be like our new buddy Boeheim in the Summer League. I really don't know. He looks like he can shoot the ball, to be honest with you. Especially considering he's a 6'3" guard. So yeah, don't know anything about Noah Hansen, but that's pretty much it for the lineup as we know right now. So overall, should be a pretty good lineup to watch. I mean, just between Assar and Holland together, I'm just really hoping that they get a chance to play together, because in the Summer League where it's just up and down, like, I would expect to see some pretty crazy plays in transition out of those two. I'm really looking forward to seeing Sasser, see if he can develop a little bit more as a primary distributor. We know he can score, but I kind of want to see him play in a more traditional point guard role in the Summer League. Overall, it's going to be really fun. I think this team has a really good chance of doing well out there, especially considering the style of play and the athleticism that we should have on the roster. I'm excited to see them drop the official news for the roster and press release it, because a lot of teams have already done that. We have yet to do that, so I've kind of had to go piece by piece on Twitter, the free press, the news, things like that, and kind of put this list together. So realistically, expect like 5 more dudes added to this roster. And once they do get added, I'll probably make another video updating it and giving more drawn out expectations and what I hope to see in the Summer League. All right, I'll catch y'all soon.